Good evening, folks.
Is that action?
Well, yes, that is
action.
action. That is. We had a little slight delay there. My processor wasn't processing. Welcome to the Basement Talks, brought to you by Barsco Media. Ladies and gentlemen, your request has been granted. We have Adam Cox. Now, I can remember a few people requesting that we have you on, and they also requested your brother, but I don't think we'll see him, will we?
No,
he's kind of a homebody, isn't he?
Well, last time I saw him too, these glasses are kind of new, and my vision's terrible. And he told me that I look like Bubbles
From Trailer Park Boys.
So he ain't coming on here on that. You know what I mean? Are they bad? Yeah, I look like him.
No, you don't look like Bubbles. Okay. That's funny though.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He's banned from the show.
Who is there do you know a gal, Amberly Killian? Is that?
Yes.
Okay. I remember looking at the comments. That was one person that made the special request. So it took some prodding. We had to sign you up for 25% of our YouTube viewership money to get you on.
Yeah, and I'm booked too. I got things
true.
going on, so I mean my price goes up.
Yeah,
and last week we got Cox teased.
Yeah. I tell you, I'm an early bird.
Okay.
And
Get tired.
So you go to bed. So you go to bed earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So we're keeping you out late right now.
Yeah, that's late.
We actually just got done watching the Pacer game upstairs.
Yes, we did.
We were talking about old NBA players from back when we were youngsters, and I was watching YouTube Shorts the other day, and I always see YouTube Shorts about Larry Bird and how he used to talk smack. We were talking about that. Scott, what was he called? Dominic Wilkins.
He said, "You might as well stay there because you ain't going to stop me, Holmes." And Dominic couldn't. It blew his mind.
He said, "This mother just called me Holmes."
And then Larry made his knees slam together.
What other Larry Bird story? Oh yeah, he would get like super offended if somebody put a white guy on him.
Yeah, to defend him. Yeah,
that's the best.
There's only a few white people out in the NBA. You know what I mean?
And he's got to be top 5 players of all time. I mean, in my opinion, he was unstoppable.
I put him there.
Who do you guys like from back in the days when we were kids?
This is what I've always said. Yeah. Listen, if you were going to pick like a 5, like say you and I were going like 5-on-5, I'll give you Jordan and LeBron. You let me pick my first 3 and it's over.
And who's that?
Kevin Garnett, Larry Bird, Allen Iverson.
That wouldn't be a good team.
What?
Iverson and Bird on the same team. They'd be in a fist fight before the tip-off.
No.
Yeah.
But you can't look at it that way. I'm saying as skill-wise.
I know.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay.
I was thinking funny.
Fuck this guy's problem. Who invited this?
But hey, listen. So, who would be playing your 5 position, your center position? Because the person, that's what I'm saying.
Have to be Shaq.
I know that's what I'm saying. So the person that the team that you'd be playing, if they pick Shaq, then you'd be messed up. Kevin Garnett can't guard Shaq.
No, but if they did, I mean, take somebody. I'd take
Rick Schmitz.
No,
I think I'd probably stick to Vlade Divac.
Yeah. Will Purdue. He used to wear ponies, those shoes.
Bill Whittington. Hey,
Bill Cartwright.
Yeah, who was the real obscure Bulls player from the 90s that you were talking about the other day?
Judd Bushler. Oh, shit. Jason Caffey. Remember those guys?
I remember Nate Caffey.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Yeah, you'll hear the old debate about how the 90s and stuff were better than today. And a lot of times, I mean, it's usually just people trying to hold on to the glory days. But I really think the NBA was better back then.
Yeah.
Everything was.
I wish you could watch 90s NBA games in today's 4K. Wouldn't that be so? It would be so much better because it was all grainy and shit back then. You know, you're like,
you have the TV with a magenta or green corner where some idiot put a magnet on it.
Shit. We always had the nice the old tube console TV, you know.
Oh yeah,
we had
looked like a cabinet.
Yeah, and it quit working, so we had the working color TV on top of it. That's what we had. That is dope. You know what I mean? And the one just had the UHF knob or whatever. It had like 4 channels.
And the TV that didn't work weighed 800 pounds too.
Yeah. And then behind it, my mom had a wicker basket and had Pussy Willow in it. You know what Pussy Willow is? Yeah.
What is it now?
Pussy Willow.
Pussy.
What's in it? What's it look like?
Long branches. It's like a tree, and it's got like these little fuzzy balls on them.
Oh, is it that stuff that people used to put in like those big zebra vases?
Yeah, mate. Mother's was wicker. Mother's was wicker, but I'm sure you could probably do zebra or anything. No, gosh dang it, a magnolia.
That's
magnolias
what I got. That's what I got.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Yes, but only for like 2 days.
Yeah,
because then the flowering parts fall off.
Do the insects run you off?
I got a lot of insects out there by me because I have several like ponds and stuff around me.
Man, you're out there by the river, nasty bottoms out there, southeast.
Not that
fucking southeast.
Not that close.
He's pretty much a piker, isn't he?
I mean,
not that close. For Lord's sakes.
Jeez.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Go quiet, them southeast.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. You like my hat?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, very nice. Odin Sawmill.
Yeah.
Who owns that place? Which one?
I don't know, but I know where I got the hat.
Oh.
Ronnie Schwarzentrooper.
So they all got the old shit and sorts of troopers.
No, I can't remember where I got that hat.
Well, we back to the 90s stuff. All these kids are talking about the Drake and Kendrick beef. And I said, has anybody been shot yet? And they're like, no. I was like, then
yeah.
That's an argument.
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't come to that though, because no one needs over that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nobody needs to get nipsied.
No.
Nipsied in the bud.
No one needs Soulja Slimmed.
Or nobody needs to get pop smoked.
That's what I call the old wife. I call her old Nipsey.
Why is that?
Now you know. Back in the 90s too, man, you got to think about, like you were saying, the music.
I got to do some more exercise or I'm going to get big punned.
Freaking Fat Joe. Well, I don't know. I'd rather be Big Pun than wear them big ass red boots he wears. You see that? Fat Joe. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Joe cracked the dawn.
Irv Gotti.
It's murder.
Oh, that's funny. You were saying something about the 90s before I cut you off like an asshole?
No, just the music and everything about the 90s was shit.
Well, we're probably impartial to it because it was
our heyday.
Well, yeah, but it was pre social media. It was pre everything on your cell phone. It was pre gaming system, like elite gaming systems. It was like all that good stuff. So we actually went out, hung out with friends, did stuff outside, things like that. So that's probably why we're partial to it. And then we see this generation grow up, how they grow up, like addicted electronics. Yes. And so as we do a podcast for electronics, but
we got a couple greasy iPad kids. You know what I mean? I know what you're getting at. But no, I work with a couple younger kids, and like I graduated high school before they were even born.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, no, like you got to understand, like I'm older than the internet, like Google.
Yes,
and
exactly.
They're like, no fucking way. I'm like, yeah,
Yes.
dude, like, look at the timeline. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't have a cell phone in high school.
Oh
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And if you did, like texting was out of the question.
Yeah.
And you're like A, B, C.
Yeah,
D,
exactly.
E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
And wait, and then,
L, P.
yeah. But then once you went past, you messed it up.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, dude.
I had I didn't get a cell phone until I was 16, but I had one of those Nokia.
Now listen here.
It was like one of those Nokia phones.
When we were at VU, this guy had his cell phone, and I'd send him a text and be like, "Hey, you want to go to lunch?" And he he took it up and he's like, "They charge me every time you send that."
and I hadn't limited yet.
Call me after 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? Nights and weekends?
3 minutes on that.
Nights and weekends.
I got my nights and weekends friends, and I had my like premium friends. You know, like, yeah,
Yes.
you text me anytime. So I tell a lady, hey, you text me anytime. You got the premium minute.
You heard me.
Yeah, feel me?
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Oh, shit.
So I was seeing today where the market's apparently taking a dump. Like everybody's losing their mind. Do you think it's anything to be concerned about, or do you think it's all just going to come back, or it's a good time to buy low?
I think, I mean, you guys are talking about that. Like, let's talk about the price of eggs. I mean, you're talking
Yeah.
about the market. I mean,
Exactly.
have the eggs came down yet? I think they have.
Have they?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't buy the eggs.
I don't buy them either.
I don't even need
We
eggs.
get Walmart delivery.
Everybody talking about the price of
that's
eggs.
gonna
I'm like,
be
dude,
nice.
I don't even eat eggs.
Well, it's in stuff. I'm sure it's in stuff that you do eat.
No. Everybody talking about the price of eggs.
Yeah.
I
Who
knew.
gives a fuck?
I knew. I knew this
Gotta
guy.
have them. You either gotta have them or you don't buy them.
Yeah.
When I worked at USF Holland, I'd take a trailer up to Indianapolis every night, and there's guys from all over the country that would do that too. And there's a guy from Lexington. He was a funny dude, and I said, "You got some hard-boiled eggs? You want one?" And he goes, "I don't eat eggs." And I said, "Why not?" And he goes, "They got cum balls in them." I said, "What?"
Of course he was from Kentucky.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would be right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's yeah.
pretty gross.
If you hard boil them though, you can pluck that part out.
I guess
I like the whites better anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm. Especially in a nice salad sandwich, like a tuna or a
Egg salad
egg salad.
or chicken salad or something like that. You like a salad sandwich, do you?
I do.
Cold?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
I like my salads to have 1,000 calories.
are you a mayonnaise or a Miracle Whip fella?
Mayo.
Yep, that's the way I am. Yep,
That's where I
the way
differ. I like it sweet a little bit.
Oh boy.
Poser.
How's that a poser? You probably like mustard potato salad, don't you?
Is there another kind?
Hey, okay. Creamy or vinegar slaw?
Oh, whatever Tony makes, that combo was.
Well, yeah, he had a combo, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, we're in April. He said March. We gotta
Tony.
yeah, we're gonna have to spark a riot here.
If it's anything like the Colonel's, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. That's the best coleslaw.
Do you really? I don't eat coleslaw, so I don't know.
I like my coleslaw to be cut long. I don't like little dice like
Mm.
but the flavor of the KFC coleslaw, you can't
Yeah.
beat it. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. It's good stuff.
Sore pecker can't beat it.
I'm not much of a like fried chicken on the bone person. I like boneless chicken. Like if I get wings or something, I always
So
get
you
boneless wings.
nuggets.
Yeah, well, boneless wings. Yeah,
you're
nuggets.
Eat nuggets with the kids. Yeah.
Yep. I don't like to mess with the bone.
Oh yeah.
Quinn's trying to get me to try Raisin Canes. I haven't had it yet.
I haven't had it either, but my son says it's good. So
Well, I told her it better be better than Chick-fil-A, the most overrated chicken in the world.
That's bullshit.
Ugh.
That's delicious.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys. Ugh.
I think they
It's not
it's got
gross,
pickle
it's
juice
just-
in the batter.
I don't know what it is.
It's got pickle juice in the batter. I think that's one of the secrets.
Bullshit.
Chick-fil-A is amazing.
Yeah,
I love Chick-fil-A.
I think it is.
Here's the best thing about Chick-fil-A. Not that they have which they do have good food, but not that the food is so amazingly great. It's the fact that they have perfected the customer service and the drive-through.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
They have
someone
perfected
sitting
it.
out there.
You
Yeah.
can have 30 cars in the drive-through and you're getting your stuff within 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's very.
That's
efficient.
that's the part that is amazing.
Mhm.
I agree with that. You can't beat that drive-through.
So,
Fantastical.
sub restaurants. You got Subway,
Uh-huh.
Jimmy John's, Penn Station, Firehouse, Uncle Mike, or what is it? The Mike's one.
Jersey.
Jersey
Jersey
Mike's.
Mike's.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
Mhm.
What do you like there? I like Jersey Mike's, but Penn Station's fries are the best because they hand cut them and then they fry them right in front of you.
Yeah,
Never had it.
they're Philly. I mess with their Phillies.
Who's
Heavy. Penn.
Penn Station?
Yeah. But Jimmy John's is a nice little place.
It's a good addition for Washington.
Yeah. At first I was kind of hating them, like, oh, no freaking sandwich shop.
Yeah.
And I eat there all the time.
Yeah, I like Jimmy
really,
John's.
It's really freaking good.
I ate Subway out on the road.
Yeah, because they're
They're everywhere.
they're in truck stops.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
They have this much space. They're putting a Subway in it.
Yep, it's either Subway or Pilot tuna sandwich. That's prepackaged Pilot. It's cut corner to corner.
The roller dogs. They had
Yeah.
the hamburger roller dogs. It's cheese filled. And I went up to this gal one time and I said, I don't know where they eat this thing or throw a condom on it. And she didn't laugh. And the guy behind me did.
Dude, you give me a freaking smoked sausage on a roller and a gas station.
What about them tornadoes?
No,
yeah.
you can have your tornadoes. You can have anything. I don't care. You give me a couple smoked sausages on the roller, big girthy ones.
Yeah.
Like when they were born, they didn't get a birth certificate; they got a girth certificate. A big medium, a big freaking medium. Little ketchup
You
and
said you
relish.
keep those tornadoes and Collison. Garrett Collison went, where?
He a weather guy, is he?
Yeah.
I don't have Facebook. I don't keep up with him. Is he a weather guy?
Yeah, he's like, there's a nader coming.
Yeah. If
He's a lot of things on Facebook. He's kind of a political guy. He's a weather guy.
He's supposed to come on sometime too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, basically, with weather, like, I don't know if you say he's 50% right or 50% wrong, but basically, whatever he says, just do the opposite. Whatever he says, like, if it, like, oh, rainy tornado, like, it's going to be calm and, like, the nicest night you've ever had.
Okay.
If he's going to say, like, 14 inches of snow, it's going to be
85
degrees out. So basically, just do the opposite. And I don't know if that's what he's doing. Like, that's his platform. Like, hey, hey.
Sounds like a regular meteorologist to me.
Yeah, hey, when I do the weather, just do the opposite.
So have you been had several times?
Yeah, dude, I tell you, the worst I had been had was whenever he claimed there was a goddamn wreck out on I-69.
Yeah.
Did you?
I don't know anything about it because I don't have Facebook.
He's lived at his house for how many years? And I know it's probably going to all get cut, but I got to tell the story.
No, go ahead.
He talking about, big wreck on I-69, and then, Lifeline's coming in,
Yeah.
And then he takes a picture, and there's all these lights,
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, this is the backed up southbound lane on I-69 out by my house. So then as people start, commenting, someone's like, no, hold on a minute, Garrett. That was like some other company that was having like complication with the helicopter. They stopped at our airport, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what they did. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And the fucking lights that he posted that was a southbound lane at I-69 that with the helicopter was coming in to rescue someone or whatever was the goddamn airport lights. He's lived out there for like 5-10 fucking years. It's the goddamn airport lights. And he's talking about the southbound lane of 69 Lowe's fucking helicopter.
People are sending thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, you got fucking dude. And then if you look at his comments, he's giving people fucking directions on detours. And I said, you got people taking fucking detours. You got people putting the praying hands emoji on this. T's and P's. It was getting serious. The T's and P's was serious. And then he's talking about, look at the backed up traffic. It was the freaking runway lights.
So a medical helicopter service had trouble with their helicopter, so they had to land at the airport.
Helicopter, period.
Yeah, I don't know that it was even medical. It was just a helicopter flying over Washington had a little bit of trouble and needed an airport, and we so happened to have one in Garrett's backyard for the last fucking however many years. Southbound lane.
Barry, you can talk about your night court experience this week.
Night court?
No.
Night court?
No, you were supposed to be in court and you're not.
Oh, yeah.
Jury duty?
No. I don't get jury duty, obviously. I don't.
Well, you never know.
Nope, I don't.
Can police not get it?
I mean, I would say that, well, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if we're in the, I would say we're in the jury pool for the selection process, but as soon as our name gets pulled, we just get booted. So.
I was just there the other day.
Jury duty. What a weird thing, you know.
Dude, I served in a jury.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, not that many years ago. Yeah.
Imagine you're on trial for something. You look over.
Hey, but you know the fucked up thing about it is they fucking picked me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told
you were elected.
Dude, this was like, I'm talking, this was like 20 some years ago. And like, I knew the guy that was getting charged. Craig worked the fucking case. And they're like, does anyone have, I'm like, and they never said anything. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, you're on jury. I'm like, no, I'm not. There's no fucking way I am. I know everyone that's involved.
Well, hey, listen, in a community our size, it's kind of hard to get a jury you got to get 12 people that know nobody that's involved. You just can't even do it. It's impossible.
But dude, you're talking to like, dude, I know everything.
Yeah. Oh, you knew everything about the case or what?
Well, no, I'm just saying I know everything about everything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very knowledgeable.
Yeah, you're in the know.
Yeah.
I would say I would classify you as in the know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can put,
Some people, though, I find some people think that jury duty is actually really cool because they always wondered about if they get a good case. Let's just say if they get a good case. If it's a good case, they think it's cool. You know, because people watch Law and Order and shit like that, and they think it's cool to see the process.
I think the coolest part of it was that I lost a whole day's wages and I got a $30 check from the state. I really thought that. I was like, man, I'm really fucking giving it back.
Yeah, sure. I mean? Sure. So let's talk about that. So, you're at that time you were probably a coal miner.
No, this was just a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. I done cashed that check. I was talking about me. Okay.
A pack of Swisher Sweets.
I got some Black and Mild, a case of Miller Lite Pounders.
Did you freak it? The Black and Mild.
Yeah. What was it like growing up with that guy?
Oh man, dude, fights.
Yeah. You guys seem like you get along pretty well now.
Yeah, we do now, man. My mom would always say, "You guys will be best friends when you get older," and she was right. And now there's many times she literally we'd be fighting so much. She'd say, "We'd be fighting. Just go in the garage and kill each other."
Craig calls her "feel this." Feel this, Cox.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does. He calls her "feel this, Cox."
Don't put words in my brother's mouth. We're like Nick and Nate Diaz. That's what they call us on the street.
Yeah.
Nick Diaz, brother.
Yeah, you want to fight, then we'll fight. Yeah. That's what it is.
I'll kick you in your chest.
I shut your mouth. You better hope. He knocks me out quick. It's going to be a messed up night for him.
Who's Nick and who's Nate then?
Oh, I don't know.
I have a funny story about your dad, if I'm allowed to tell it.
My dad?
Yeah. Earl?
Go ahead.
I'm allowed to tell it?
No, I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm sure it's probably pretty fucking stupid. But go ahead. I mean, I'm sure I've seen worse. That fucking guy. Go ahead.
You may not be shocked. I don't know. You may not be shocked. Okay, so at Craig's 30th birthday party, this was obviously many years ago.
At FOP?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So Bud was there,
Yes,
and
I do. Yeah,
and he was drinking Crown,
oh,
and just
he's
heavy,
drinking.
yeah, heavy,
Oh,
yeah,
odd. That's odd.
yeah, and so he kept fucking with Craig, like wanting to fight.
Yes.
Stuff.
I remember. I was fucking there.
Yeah. So anyways, he kept drinking Crown all night. So it was
That was the night Richie got fucking clotheslined by the fucking volleyball net.
T1000.
He clotheslined himself. But go ahead. Yeah, I remember that. I have pictures on one of my phones from that night.
Yeah. So he was drinking Crown all night. So anyways, I see him at a later date. I see him at a party like a couple years later. And I said, "Hey, Earl," I said, "You got your Crown with you?" He goes, No. He goes, I said, "Oh, bullshit." I said, "You got Crown out of the truck or what? You got it?" "No, I don't drink anymore. I quit drinking." And I was like, "Oh, bullshit." I was like, "There's no way." Because I know your dad.
Yeah.
He goes, "No, seriously, I quit drinking. I don't drink Crown no more." He goes, "Now I smoke weed."
Shit.
Yeah, like Earl was seriously trying to fight your brother.
Yeah, no, I remember
Let's
that.
go.
Right out there in the goddamn front lawn of the Fraternal Order of Police. I remember it. Right out there in the middle of it.
What was Craig doing? Like, really?
No, he was just like grabbing his arms. You know, like,
Like, get the hell away from me,
get out
Dad.
of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Ah.
So T1000 got taken out by a volleyball net, right?
Oh,
Richie?
dude,
Yeah, that's what he looked like.
there's been, dude, listen, that
I got some
guy,
funny stories there.
yeah, I'm sure you have way many, but back in the day, like I was kind of part of the parties, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and if it's like Murphy's, like if you look up Murphy's Law, like fucking Richie's picture is gonna be
You
next.
sure? Yes, that's 100% correct.
And man, we like that time. I think he got clotheslined twice that night. I don't know. Like I remember one party, like we were trying to like wrap shit up, and like we were just all like conversing in the middle of like the FOP,
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we heard just fucking metal chairs. Boom! Like they're up in the fucking air, and we're all like, "What?" And all of a sudden, you see Richie's arm come up. He's like, "Oh, I fell." And it was like 13 chairs were like
So another time at the FOP, Richie, there used to be a what's it called? Split rail fence.
yeah.
There used to be a
That's how where fucking Craig and Father were fighting. Yes,
Father.
yeah.
There's a split rail fence out there, and Richie was sitting on the top rail of the split rail fence, and my son, who was only like probably 4 or 5 at the time, went and like he wanted to sit up there too, so he went and jumped up on the top of the split rail fence. And I guess my son's he was a little bitty guy at the time, but just his weight was enough. Brought the split rail fence down. Richie goes back, breaks his elbow. Yes, breaks his elbow off the split rail fence. He's going, "God dang, Ace."
He blamed the kid.
Yeah, Ace.
I remember when I worked
Richie-
at the jail, Humphrey showed me a video of Richie getting tased, and he looked like a special needs dinosaur.
I have it.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, dude.
I have it. I'm gonna play the audio.
Dude, that fucking Rick has got to be one of the coolest, like just funny dude. Like anything he did, like you know those people that like anytime they say or do something, you just fucking chuckle.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. He's that to me. And dude, I'll tell you a story. Fucking, this wasn't that long ago. It's probably been 2 or 3 years ago. I stopped over and saw. You got it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I saw Rick, and it was. I'm talking prime Purple Martin season.
Yeah, he loves Purple Martins. He's got houses.
Loves the Purple Martins.
He's got hotels out behind his house.
Yeah, dude, for real. No, it's super cool, man. He enjoys it. The birds, and it is cool. Like when I sat out back there, like it was very cool to watch him. And so, it's Rick, like accident waiting to happen. And like, so we're sitting there and he fucking jumps up out of his seat and he goes, "Goddamn sparrow." He's looking up there at them goddamn hollowed out gourds, Then Purple Martin's just going away. And he's like, "Goddamn sparrow." And then he reaches.
There was one mixed in there.
Well, it was up on top of one of the like,
gourds,
the
okay,
poles
yeah.
or whatever, and he reaches behind him and he grabs like this legit BB gun. It's like freaking legit. Starts fucking pumping that bitch. He's like, this fucking sparrow. It ain't got a chance around these parts. Because they go in there and they I don't know if they mess with the nest or the eggs or whatever, but like they're a nuisance to him. And it pissed him off. So he's in there pumping them. And I'm thinking, oh God, Richie with the BB gun, He pulls that up on his shoulder and I'm talking, it's probably, from the porch to that, we're probably talking 25 yards, 30 yards.
Yeah.
With a fucking
over the
BB
pool.
gun.
Over the pool, past the pool, yeah.
Yeah, we're on the porch. That son of a bitch fucking
Deadeye.
plucked that goddamn sparrow. One shot, one kill. What's the deal? And that fucking bird dropped. He's like, yep, there's another one. I couldn't believe it. I thought he was going to shoot his eye out. But that motherfucker shot that bird.
So this was 13 years ago is what it says.
There we go. Taser.
You want to see them? You want to see
Let
them?
me see him.
Hey,
That has to suck. I've never been tased.
God love
we
him.
were talking about that the other day. So, it was like 14 years ago that we first time we had tasers. We went and got certified. 2 hours later, Kyle Babrick was shooting a guy off the back of a motorcycle out the window with one.
Did they teach that?
No,
They gotta be shitting me. They didn't teach that.
no.
That's
This guy
GTA.
says, this guy says Babrick sticks it out the window.
And if you know Babs,
Drive by.
if you know Babs, he's always up to some sort of tricks.
He's always got a trick up his sleeve.
Babs-
And I'm like, what's the meaning of this?
Babs sticks this thing out the window, pelts this guy on a motorcycle. The guy goes,
Fucking whiskey Dixon. Fucking
through a cornfield. through a cornfield.
Oh.
He just blazed a path through this cornfield. Yeah, it was
10-4, I got eyes on him, guys. You'll never catch me, copper.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. Gumshoe.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I don't know if I should tell that story. And that's pretty funny.
It is
Dude,
funny.
It's over by now. That case is gone by now.
Oh.
So, did we tell Richie tell our stories on the last episode or what?
No.
We didn't.
No.
Ricky.
I thought we told some, but I have some good Richie story. Richie watches the podcast every week, by the way. So yeah, he's going to
And
see
dude,
this.
God bless him and his family. Love him. I mean, no,
God
seriously.
bless.
Yeah. Well, now that I said he watches it, now you throw a disclaimer in there.
No. He knows it, but dude, I think he was my guardian angel through the years. I think.
Yeah.
Great guy. Go
He's
ahead.
he is.
Yeah, love him.
Love him to death. Okay, so Richie had this car that we referred to as Marlboro 4. So he had his own car because he had rank, so he had to take him car. We weren't supposed to smoke in them, but he smoked in them all the time. That's why, and it was car 4, so that's why we called it Marlboro 4. So Richie, he worked thirds, so he had this nightly routine where he'd park his car and everything. We all knew this too. So we had this cardboard cutout of Tracy Lawrence. So we had this cardboard cutout of Tracy Lawrence at the police station, and it was used literally to scare people every time. Like people would put it behind the door, so when you open the door, Tracy Lawrence was standing there. It'd scare the shit out of you, dude. It would scare the shit out of you. So literally. So
where did it come from? That's what
I don't know.
Tracy Lawrence. Would you paint me in Birmingham?
So anyway, we had this cardboard cutout. So Richie pulls, just like normal, he pulls his car up. And, we sneak out the back, and we take this cardboard cutout and we put it in the back seat of Richie's car and strap it in. And when he walks out to his car, you can't see it because it's only this. It's like that thin, you know.
Yeah.
We watched him. He got in his car. He put it in reverse. Turned around. It startled the shit out of him, dude. It scared the hell out of me. That Tracy Lawrence cut out.
That was me too.
Yeah, with me too.
We there was another time. It was up behind Griffith, I think. Somebody called in about somebody being in the woods by Griffith or something. But anyways, a bunch of us were there, and Terry Carr, he used to be a prankster.
Terry,
Yeah,
goddamn.
he used to be a prankster too. But Richie was on the other side of the woods. We were on this side, and Terry goes, "Watch this," and he had his keys on his belt, and he took his flashlight. And he goes, "Hey, stop!" He started shaking his keys like he was running. And Richie's like, "Where's he at?" Like he's running through the woods. Yeah, there was nobody there. He was shaking his keys and taking his flashlight, going like this.
Oh, that's
Terry
funny.
Carr, man. I ain't seen that dude.
Yeah, there was all kinds of hilarious shit. One time we were at a get together, and there was 4 of us in a Jeep. Terry Carr was in there. Eric Ike Miller, me, and Steve Mize. And we were going to the liquor store, and Eric was already feeling really good. Like he was feeling real good. So he decided to go to the liquor store with us, and I don't drink, so I just go for the entertainment.
For sure.
So anyway, we're in this Jeep, and Terry's driving. Eric's in the front passenger seat, and he's like, and Steve Mize has this video on his phone somewhere. I wish he could find it, but he goes, "Man," he goes, "I'm getting a headache." He goes, "Anybody got a leave or anything?" Terry Carr goes, "Yeah, I got one. It's in the bottle right there." So he reaches down in the center console, gets this bottle, takes this pill, and takes it. And it was the last one. So he takes it. A few seconds later, and it was perfect, dude. Terry Carr looks down there and goes, "Wait a second." He grabbed that bottle. He goes, "Oh, shit." He goes, "That was that mange pill I was supposed to give my dog." He goes, "That was that mange pill I was supposed to give my dog that veterinarian gave me." It's like, shit. Eric goes, "Mange pill?" He goes, "Mange pill?" He said, "Did you give me a mange pill?" I was like, "Well, hey, Eric, at least we know you ain't going to go bald. You know, we're like giving him shit." He was already 3 sheets to win. So he actually believed it. We go through the whole night. There was a doctor at this party. He's walking up to the doctor. "Hey, they gave me a mange pill." He told Mitch Weir to call poison control and see what he's supposed to do about the mange pill. And they told him to induce vomiting and drink a bunch of water and stuff. It was hilarious. You'd had to have been there, but it was hilarious.
That's a funny story.
I love him.
Let's see. What other kind of Richie Tulliver stories we got?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't either.
I'll think of one. You guys go ahead.
I remember one time I took a dump in a Pizza Hut box in Iraq because
They got Pizza Huts in Iraq?
yeah,
Do they really?
yeah. It was on the base. It had a thing like they had a little yeah. And we took one and we were eating. We were on a convoy, and I took a dump in it, and I broke a Chem Light and stuck it in there because the convoy security was coming up behind the guys that check for like IEDs and stuff.
I was gonna say that's an IED for that ass right there.
I heard the guy on the radio. He goes, "Hey, we might have something here somebody missed." It's like it's a box. He goes, I hear him go and open it and go, "Come on."
You're a dry heathen.
Had a Chem Light sticking up.
Like a birthday candle?
Yeah.
Oh man.
One time during a security halt, we were providing security for this convoy, and this guy gets out, and he's from India, so like your brother says, his knees bent backwards. He had on like a mesh shirt that was cut off. It was hot out there, and I was laughing because he ran out. Security like this, looking around. He has like those Air Jesus sandals on.
Oh yeah.
And he gets on the side of the road and drops them. And I was like, "What?" And then he squats squats down and starts taking a dump, and I was laughing. I was like, "Oh my god!" And then the wind changed, and I went,
"Oh, dude!" Because whenever you're dude, working in the coal mine for years, like you shit on the ground, and your shitting on the ground, and your shit in a toilet, it's two different smells.
A turd out of water.
Yes.
It's
It's
brutal,
completely
isn't it?
two different smells. And I'll tell you what, man.
Well, that's the same.
Especially when I worked down south for all them years, I bet you every single mile marker from the Washington exit to the Oakland City exit,
You've used.
there's probably one of my turds right there.
Yeah, my brother-in-law did that one time and forgot to put his car in park. Slow rolled on him. Yeah,
That's a rookie mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, it was slow rolling.
Well, I did just the other night that we had semi-state up at the Hatchet House, semi-state, and someone flushed a bunch of fucking paper towel down like the big bathroom toilets, you know? And so there's only like a couple men's bathrooms available. And I guess Monday morning they found a big old fucking pile of dookie on gate 5, right outside of gate 5. Somebody just freaking busted ass right there. I know you probably can't use that, but it was fun.
No, you can use it. What's
funny.
wrong with that?
Yeah, dude, it was freaking hilarious. Because, dude, I'll shit anywhere. I'm telling you.
He won't, will you?
No, I'm a home court. I'm a
don't-
home court.
I
know-
go anywhere.
No, like, you know, don't
You
get me
have
wrong.
to, though.
I'm a home guy too. Love going at home. Huge fan.
Yeah.
But when I got to shit, I got to shit.
Yeah.
It don't matter where I'm at. I will pull over on the side of the road.
Mhm.
It don't matter.
I would actually rather pull over on the side of the road than I would go into a mysterious.
Gas station. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, you get over
Porta
that.
Johns. Oh,
Yeah, Porta John's the worst.
in the summertime.
Oh,
Can you imagine
dude.
dropping your phone?
Oh, it'd be gone.
Oh, no, you're not going in for that. You better pray you got insurance.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Oh my! Any more Richie stories? Because we're coming on 50 minutes.
No, I'm good.
We got
I'll have to save. I'll save some for another episode. He'll watch this. I promise you.
Anything you want to talk about, Adam? Before we go,
Mm.
anything on your mind? Bubbles. Craig, idiot.
Mm.
Do you know who he's talking about?
Yes, the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
Bubbles, yeah. He's like,
Well, I know I sure would.
Hey, Randy. Let me see one of them burgers. Oh, shit. No, man. I think me and Craig could go back and forth a little bit on here, but
yeah,
he's a little bitch.
we'd love to have him on.
Yeah, he won't.
He's been requested as well. I mean, you were requested, but he's also been
Well, like I
requested.
put on Facebook, he's too busy now hawking sinkholes and Indian burial grounds to people.
Yeah, real estate salesman now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Hmm.
Home and Harvest.
Yes,
So do they sell like farmland?
they sell everything. I think
I think they sell
hunting ground, farmland, houses,
anything you can put a home or harvest on.
We ought to rent
Basically.
us some hunting ground.
rent.
Yeah, put a lease on.
Lease it. I like drop me a deer, get me some deer sticks. That's good, ain't they? And the sausage.
Oh.
Near stick.
Remember that time we went hunting and somebody had cut the lock on your deer stand?
Yeah. Yep. And then we went to bushy ground, didn't we?
the diner.
No, bushy ground. You
yeah.
and I hunted on bushy ground too with
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah, and his uncle Tom come in the woods and scared the bejesus out of me. That guy was like, "You know you're supposed to be here." Like, "Oh, I'm here with Jordan." He's like,
God damn.
Me and Barry went hunting one time. After we were done hunting, we went to this diner, and there was this dude. Remember Billy Ray Presley? You don't remember him?
No.
There was some guy there where he was in Greene County. He had a black mullet, and he had on a black leather jacket with like,
That's Johnny
Oh, the
Elvis.
tassels?
yeah.
That was probably
dude.
Johnny Elvis.
Who?
Johnny Elvis.
I don't remember. I just remember laughing because you were.
I've had a couple run-ins with guys with tassels on their jacket.
You gotta watch him.
No, dude, you don't fuck with them. If they got
Really?
tassels, like they got them for a reason.
Yeah.
Each tassel's like a body or something. Yeah, stay away from that shit.
I had my cousin Rick Payne for year for no reason whatsoever, his mom bought him these Indian boots, and they were leather, and they had tags. And my uncle goes, "Hey, look, it's running faggot." Indian name he gave him. Make him do rain dances and stuff.
Dude, this will get deleted. But have you ever watched that Reservation Dogs?
I've
It's
never
on
seen
Hulu.
it. I've never seen
Oh,
it.
dude, it's great. But regardless, there's like this Indian kid, and he's with his grandpa, and his grandpa says, "Hey, grandson," he goes, "How do you eat an Indian taco?" And he's like, "I don't know, Grandpa, how?" And he said, "You lift your belly."
That's not getting cut.
That's just funny. On that note,
what a great place to end it.
we're going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the whole jazz. You know how it is. Barry loves to comment.
I
Please
do.
Comment. He
I
reads
do
them,
love comments.
reports on them, and all sorts. To me, he doesn't report to you. You can say whatever
Yeah,
want.
you can say whatever you want. You're not going to get deleted or banned.
No.
You banned.
Yeah. Say that Scott's got a Babe Ruth body, and I don't care. I mean,
Yeah. He looks like he drowned 3 days ago, and they just found him.
Yeah, we've been calling him Rick. And like, why are you calling him Rick? Oh, Rick and Mortis. Goddamn Rick and Mortis over here.
Oh, that's funny. Anyways, we'll get back at us, and we will talk at you guys later.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you.
No,
See.
have me back.
Yeah, hey, talk to your brother for us.
All right.
All right.
Got it.
We'll put him under contract. You guys can split the 25%.
There you go, 12 and a half.
Yeah. Jeremy.
That sounds even better.
See you.